Hi guys, we are CounterGambit. So in 2020, a popular YouTube channel was blocked for hate speech. Although terms like black, white, attack, capture were used, it was still flagged by AI systems due to not understanding the context which it was spoken in, which was chess. So inspired by this article you can see here, we wanted to improve upon an existing hate speech model, utilizing BERT to improve its accuracy in regards to chess comments.
And here's our process. So originally we had to scrape some data to train our models to predict hate speech. So we used the YouTube API from Google Cloud, and we also downloaded some information from datasets that already exist from other research papers. We used PyTorch, TensorBoard, and Hugging Face to train our model, and we have a React front end which is connected to a HTTP server run on a Google Cloud Compute engine for displaying our information.
Okay, so I can go ahead and share my screen to show you the UI for CounterGambit. As you can see, here it is. And essentially, we have a text box that allows us to analyze any text and give us a verdict and a confidence level. So if I were to just write some test here, it'll say, no, it does not hate speech with a 98% confidence. We also have a analytics page, which shows us data about how our model performed over time. So here we have accuracy versus epochs, same thing with validation data. And I'm going to kick it off to Lauren to explain the significance of these graphs.
Yeah. So as you can see, our model is training properly in the loss model as it does decrease. And if we move to the F1 scores, you can see that there's an F1 score increase until epoch 2, and then it starts to overfit, and that's why there's F score decrease. However, it isn't by much since it goes from 0.72 to 0.69. And this decrease in accuracy is also telling us that the chess data is affecting the previous model that we built upon as a whole. And with more examples, we would be able to see a rise in accuracy, but right now with 1,000 examples in chess data and varying definitions of hate speech in other data sets, we see a portion of potential that we could have with more data. So.
Okay, great. So I'm going to stop the share, and you could pick it back up.
Andrew, would you like to go?
Yeah, sure. In the future, some things that we want to do, we want to transition from just a Google Compute engine to AutoML, which would allow us to have a more lightweight setup, easier, lower costs, and more effective and straight to the point. And we would also like to fine-tune some of the hyperparameters and get more data and really increase the accuracy of this model for a more robust performance in the future.
So this means a lot for the future, especially towards improving the ethical implications of AI as leaders in the field who create and have an understanding of AI behind the scenes. And this can also extend to other debiasing work in the field, especially for minorities who can realize their dreams when they're placed in models that represent the world for what it should be. So each small step we take has such a big impact in helping our community, and it helps with the impact on the future that we have. And so we took a small step today for the chess community, but this does have a really meaningful impact on how AI treats the world. So thank you for listening to our presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.